Guys and gals. Got a little bit of time now. I can be in the stream for about 2 hours or so today. I gotta probably do my laundry here in a little bit. But yeah, there we go. Back to this really fun game. We're gonna talk about games right now. We're gonna talk about how games were back then compared to how games are now. So games back then were horrible. Okay, a lot of them were pretty bad. I would say about 90% of games were just like, eh. Nowadays, you know, when you play a game and that, you get a lot of good graphics, you get a lot of funny, you know, like this game right here. People boo this game so much. This game's got really great concepts. A little bit of a Diablo knockoff, I guess. A little bit. I get all these dies though. But yeah, people don't understand, like back then there's only a couple good games. Like Nintendo had the best of them. That, you know, they had Super Metroid, they had Mario, they had Zelda, they had Secret of Mana, they had the, you know, at the beginning of the Final Fantasy series till 7. Of course, you had, you know, Sega's games, you had Streets of Rage, you had Shining Force, you had freaking Sonic, stuff like that. And that's what it was. So, you know, and you got like a lot of off-brand games, like, you know, you had Contra. Contra was very huge back then. I can't remember all the games. There's a lot of games, especially when 64 came out. 64 used the graphics to make a lot of really cool, really like gloomy, gory kind of games. Like this one game I played, I can't remember what it was. It was like 2000. I think I was like in 7th or 8th grade, I believe. I can't remember what game it was. It was a game where you roam around. My one friend Matt had a whole bunch of N64 games, like a shit ton of them. I'm gonna kill this guy real quick. And like, it was a cool game. It was like Gauntlet, but it was with it was like Gauntlet, but it was more close range than long range. Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool actually. You run around, you had like a monk, you had like a warrior-based class. Ooh. Slow as fuck though. Increases frost damage by 50%. And Yeah, it was just a pretty cool game. I mean, it was really fun to play. You just run around and just fucking, you know, fuck people up and that. Come on, say unlimited magazines. I don't know if that'd be any good. Probably not. Most of these guns fucking suck. Your soul is mine. 50. Does 100 and something. That's all the shotgun does? That's garbage. Why? Anyway, I can't figure out what it was though, but it was pretty gory though. Like you would walk around, you start off in a town, you're basically like defeating these you're basically defeating zombies and that. And it's actually pretty good, you know, you walk around, you know, you walk around, you got a little bit of a sprint that in there, and then you just kind of like sit there and just beat the shit out of zombies, and when you hit them in that, their blood shoots out, and you can knock off their heads in that. Kind of like a killing floor game, but medieval style. It was pretty good. I didn't know what the game was, but unfortunately the game was pretty good. I think I like it. Okay. Over. And like, I enjoyed it. Like games back then, you know, there was only a select few games you can enjoy, but there's so many games out, and there's such a very like wide genre out there now. They got a lot of like Tomb Raider games out there now. You got Uncharted, you got, you know, like a bunch of games out there that are just like that, and then you got all the zombie games, which are fuck with them, but. Hold on. I say back then the genres were smaller, so you had to play with games that you already had. Genre's too big now. Woo! Yeah, it's not good more, man. I always have this like fucking phlegm in my throat. Quite annoying. Well, anyway, like the game genres back then were really small. Every time a really good new game came out, people were like, "Oh man, that's awesome!" Because it was awesome. Because you didn't have a lot of magazines in that. You know, as many magazines. And stuff was amazing back then. I mean, I remember first playing GoldenEye on N64. GoldenEye was fucking astounding. It was super fun. The guns were cool in that. The shooting was fun. And then I got the Duke Nukem. I mean, me and my brothers used to play a lot of Duke Nukem 64. We used to rent the 64 from this, it's called Lee May Video Store. They're still going today, actually. It's basically like an electronics store, basically. They like the guy fixed electronics and shit. And like, it was really good. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty cool. You know, you ran it for a week for like, I don't know, like $10. They was like $10 or something like that, or $5 or something like that. It was really cheap. And you get to pick a game. You get as many controllers as you want. You know, we could have bought it in that, but we just didn't. My parents just didn't want to buy it. It was cheap as hell back then. Like video game consoles were like maybe like $100. And like, it was just really fun, you know, when you get out there and you're just like, you waited all these days, you went to school and that, and you waited all these days to sit here and get a game and that, also you get the game and that, you're like, oh man. But the biggest one that I have my channel thing on, Shining Force 2. We rented that game a lot from Blockbuster, and we used to hide it. We used to go around, we used to hide it, and the guys didn't care. And sometimes they would, if someone looked for it, they would look for it. They would go, yeah, these other kids are hiding that because they like the game a lot. And we did. But we only ran it for like a week, and then we finally bought it. Eventually, we ended up getting it from someone. And it brings back the memories now, you know, how life used to be, you know, so easy and that, and like you only knew what you knew because of, you know, other people around you and that, so. The thing is, we weren't really well versed with what was going on in our life, and that we kind of just went with whatever happened. You know, we watched a lot of news and that, which was the worst thing. Is, I mean, I can't say news was bad back then, but I don't know where the last one's at. That's a gal's really good. Look around that shit later. Well, it always supposed to be able to visualize it where you're right where you're at. Should be able to. Should be able to see it. I just don't know where it's at. Oh well. Gives you a lot of time, so let's do it another time. Try to figure it out. But yeah, everybody love memories. I mean, my household wasn't too bad as a kid. That. I mean, my dad wasn't the worst father. Now my mother wasn't the worst mother. I mean, they were all very good. It came down to certain things now. But back then was a lot more different than it is nowadays. Okay. Well, now that I know where it's at, I just saw it. I think you get unlimited. Yeah, you get unlimited melee damage. You get unlimited spell damage, gun damage, and melee damage. Gives you 1% each time, which is really good. Yeah, I think they put a little bit more effort into TinyTina's WonderLand, because this is played a lot better than 3. 3 sucked. I mean, I like 3 in that, but compared to, like, if I rate all the Borderlands, it definitely 2, for obvious reasons, that was just a It's a legendary game. Only problem is the guns are a little bit uneven at the end, and then I didn't like unevenness. Like the torque pistol was fucking massively overpowered, which is fine because you gotta waste your time getting it. Try to spend hours and hours and hours going through that fucking thing to get that shit, but. Other than that, I mean, yeah, what TinyTina and WonderLand's kind of a mixture of Borderlands 2 and 1. Creative guns, you got the melee system, the spell system, which is phenomenal, because back then you didn't really have a melee system. Now you do, so just that alone would give it a big boost. Yeah, I haven't played through all the DLC stuff, and that DLCs look a little weak. They look like monster barrages. You just go in, you just face a monster, face like a little arena thing, and that's it. So I can't really say that's particularly the best, but I can't say it's too bad. It's unique. Okay. Where to go back? I'm gonna go through some of this shit. I have to say, work's doing pretty good now. My manager already talked to them and that, and she was explaining to them like how I was and that. Because I'll explain her. I'm just a very open-minded person, you know. I say things that might be offensive to some, but like to me, it's not offensive. I don't mean to be offensive at all. I'll do this one. She was explaining like who I was and that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and watch this.
As her capacity for pleasure and pasta grew, so too did her love of power.
That's pretty creepy. I like it creepy.
Countless threads of fate and fortune are twisted here, all wrapped around that castle forest. I see only vague shapes, a mushroom, a crab, a bee, maybe.
Gingerbread man! Haha, there's Scallies in gingerbread form.
Something unsavory is brewing.
Ha! That's funny. There's gingerbread. Scullies. Shit. But yeah, it's just a lot of cool things that happened back then in my life and that, you know. And of course, it wasn't, it wasn't the best sometimes, but, when you're a kid, then you kind of just rebounds and just be like, oh yeah, I just want to play games. I just want to play games, I just want to enjoy myself. That's basically how I always want to do it. And, when I was younger, that, I always fall around people that, of course, because I didn't really have friends of my own when I was younger. That I do now, more so than I did back then. So I always follow my brothers around that. Let's get there somewhere. But yeah, it's just how my life was. Then I was really in the games and then animations and stuff like that. Watched a lot of Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo. Watched a lot of. I watched a good amount of Flintstones and all that stuff and that, but I wasn't super big in them. But yeah, I was really big into anime. Like, I watched a shit ton of Inuyasha, a lot of All Star, Cowboy Bebop. I was more in tune with my emotions because I didn't know how to. Yeah, I didn't really know how to. I would say use my emotions like I do now. Nowadays, I'm more in tune with my emotions, where I get them a little bit more. I still have some kinks to figure out, man. I don't want to be. I just want to be headstrong all the way. I think a lot of that has to do with, me doing the things I want to do and trying to be successful. Like, number one thing is, I want to be successful with my YouTube channel, not. I want to be able to play games and then just enjoy a good audience. And like I said, I don't want to be super fucking big. I'm not going to cheese my way up to like all these other fucking douchebags do.
One of them dropped the list. Shall we take a look? It says magic shroomlets, hold the fangs, goblins, cold pirate crabs, and what monster would dream up a list like this? It's unfathomable. I must see the mind that cooked up this mess. Only a wild imagination could concoct such twisted things. Go and find it.
So yeah, it was it was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. I just want everything to be, I want everything to be done over with. I want to have my crap together and that. Like right now, I am doing very good on saving up money and that. It's just, taking time because I don't make as much money as I did before. But I'm learning how to use the resources that I do have to save as much money as I can because money's everything. I was waiting for my freaking my taxes and that, but they're not coming in as of right now because all this shit that's happening. That's fucking ridiculous. Should have got my taxes already, but I didn't. Damn it, one did. Yeah, that's a plan. The goal for next year is try to just save up as much money as I can. I don't need anything else, honestly. The only thing I really need is, the simple supplies of food. Now, like the games, and I already got my console and that. Which I'm happy I got my PlayStation 5, so I mean I can play all the newer games that do come out. I'm gonna be very selective on the games I do play because a lot of the games I don't really care for too much. A lot of the games I'll go back to multiple times.
Do be gentle.
Like this game I'm gonna be playing quite a bit of because I actually do enjoy this game quite a bit. I wish they would stick with a genre of Borderlands. Or do an off-brand Borderlands game, like do this one and then do another one. But keep focus on this one because I like the medieval style of Borderlands.
And their beings.
Because back in the old days, everything was more medieval style.
Get the right picking off a few of their less speedy down friends should do the trick.
I like that hammer.
Big goblin beings bouncing your way.
Bitch. Oh, God damn it. Surely don't give me a lot of fucking experience. 38, that ain't shit. I don't think there's an experience modifier in this game, like there's a harder game.
I see excessively large needs in your future. Big ripe ones coming. Those goblins are has-beens now. Or are they has-beens? Whatever.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, train. Oh, it's a pirate land. I love the pirate land.
This idyllic cove may not have much in the way of creature comforts, but they do have crabs. Lots of crabs. I'd watch out while you're collecting crab meat. They're known to be I do need pirates.
Serves you right.
I guess I can just get higher level people, that'd be awesome.
Pirates really dislike the common deer.
Don't forget to like, guys. Likes go a long way. Yeah, I will be getting my camera when I get my days off on tomorrow. If I can get it, I'll have to go to the Best Buy and see if they have one. I'd rather just get it in my hands. I can just go up there and get it. I gotta do some run around anyway. I just got paid, so I kind of like to linger on it for a little bit. Yeah, that dark magic attack does that dark magic overtime shit all the time. That's really good.
Another day, another grab.
Yeah, all my damage is 30% demon or dark magic.
A fellow
That's fucking amazing. See, like, people think games are meant to be like, oh, the story has to be fantastic and that. I'm not a big story person. I mean, I like story and that, but, like, I definitely just like good gameplay. The gameplay is amazing, and they keep it up and that. They keep bringing in more guns out. Like Killing Floor. Killing Floor has no story. Killing Floor story is probably really cool. But Killing Floor has no story. You know, it's just you playing around on that, fuck around. There is a story, it only shows you the bare minimum.
One more crab for the collection.
Now, these are pretty long. Not super long.
Ah, the monstrous mind that wrote this recipe must be stopped.
But you can keep on doing these though. That's probably what you can do. That's kind of cool. I don't know if there's a restartable thing on this game or not.
Hey, the Liger P down here?
Yeah, I just mopped up with the water and I didn't put anything else on. I just got it really.
Well, I got that bucket of pine power by the furnace.
Oh, okay, I
I just
didn't
went
see
through and
that.
mopped it.
Yeah,
Those other ones, it starts stinking.
I took out a whole bunch of crap. I don't know if they're coming today or not.
They should be, if they came for the, did you take out a bunch?
I took out about 100 pounds of it.
Okay.
Took out as much as I could. I didn't want to fucking overflow it, you know.
The guy said he goes, they can pick up 150 pounds.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna, like, I could put more in there. I can put 200 pounds in there on accident, you know, because it's dirt.
I mean, as long as it's starting to...
I mean, no, it is. I got that side part of it and that,
I'll get the rake or whatever, we'll rake that stuff off the yard onto the concrete.
yeah.
I want to get a couple other things. I want to get some of this other shit moved out of the way, and then we can move that camp, all this shit back against the wall.
Yeah, well, all that stuff's pretty easy, though. Ain't
I know,
nothing
but we
to.
need to get it done, though. I don't want you doing it unless I'm here to help you. You know.
Scully. Fast. 900. That's not too bad. The skellies look really good though. I like the way the skellies look. They did a good job in the goblins and skellies and that. Like the designers did pretty good. And that stuff, and they got a lot with that. The funny thing is, you'd be very surprised how much my hammer actually does kill quite a bit of people before it goes away. I see my hammer beat the fuck out of it. I didn't get shit with that one. Yeah, I don't like that it goes from 1 to 1 to 1. I wish I could just choose which one I want to do. Whatever. Let's go.
You've broken more bones than you've broken sweat.
Yeah, like a lot of my, I got a hammer that constantly hits people around me. I got a sword that slow does enormous amount of damage. And it shoots out projectiles that hit people around me. I have a frozen orb type spell that hits like everything. Start out there, see. Yeah, pretty AoE based. I got, of course, my long range weapon. So they get up close, I just beat the shit out of them. But before they get to you, they're gonna get shot up a little bit with my.
Do you ever think you'd have this many bones outside your body?
See, a lot of times I don't even know I'm even hitting people. Because when I hit with the melee, it shoots that projectile out. It hits people all around me. So a lot of times I'll be killing people, don't even notice it. Yeah. Pretty cool though, actually. I really enjoy it. Got one more badass. It's getting hot already. Fuck. He'll just hit me and die anyway. Yeah. PlayStation 5 is a little hot. I just don't have a really good stand for it. I don't have the cooldown stand. Which I need to go buy one, but I had nowhere to put it though, because of where my setup is right now. I need to get a better setup.
Everything's right, isn't it? That's the whole list of ingredients. It's time to see the power behind all this.
Yay. Yeah, next gonna be fucking cold. Oh, yeah. But yeah, the work drama is probably almost done with. I was not talking to them. These girls are just gonna have to learn not to be so judgmental.
I see an invitation to dinner.
Hey, what's up, Nessa? Fuck off, me, bitch. What the hell is it?
was out of a gourd there at the end, wasn't she? Terrifying.
I have God.
Ah, difficulty 1. So I'm thinking that the difficulty gets in harder, harder, harder. The monsters revealed face today right to the Chaos Chamber.
I have returned. I could not dismiss the call of fate and justice. And money, but
So they keep getting harder, 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 so eventually you just get fucked.
those birds.
I see that watery world of imagination is
Ah, difficulty 2. Bone chilling adventure awaits. Visualize the old god, but I see. Okay. So the difficulties keep getting harder, harder, harder. That's fucking cool then. I want to get harder because it'd be stupid as fuck if it.
use that industrious mind.
Well, that's pretty smart then. That's pretty cool then. I think the level will go up by 1 or something like that, yeah. That's all I really need.
Lay low by the light.
What an industrious mind you have. What lies beyond those gates is...
Evil baddies that must be slain.
If you ruin monsters like new moves, you'll be beautiful.
But I'm gonna be getting on
And determine the lock.
a lot more tomorrow. 'Cause I am off tomorrow, so if I do get on it, I'm gonna get on. I might take a nap and that when I get home from work. I don't know yet. So I slept pretty good today. Yeah, it shoots like a rose thorn. Yeah, I know. I need to get me my mic and the, or not my mic, my camera. Yeah, this class is actually pretty damn good. Berserker class. That healing on the Zerka class is very, very powerful.
Inspiringly done.
Ha. That hammer's pretty badass, actually. Yeah. I mean, yeah, my guns are fucking phenomenally fucking powerful. Yeah, I like the best weapons in the game so far, at least that I know of. At least for my class that I enjoy. Probably have better stuff for other classes and that better shields and shit.
Don't you think?
Come on with me, come here. Travis. Travis.
Can't stop the flow. Glowing water. Which reminds me, I may need a quick rescue break after this. The water's rising now.
My hammer fucks up everybody. That little hammer almost kills anybody. If I can hit someone that spawns in or something like that, there's a chance for it to do it or something like that.
Coiled. Deep-fitted, I guess. That's definitely more accurate.
What the fuck?
Well, that's the measure of you, isn't it?
I would say we're all higher level. And they're all at 41, but... Well, I guess not all of them, though. Nah. I love charming them.
Yeah. Hey, Cody. Come on down. I gotta grab Crappy's rubber boots and shit like that.
That's fine.
Grab his I'm gonna go get mine. Tomorrow I'm getting the old lawnmower, taking it over to Kyle's house. He said the guys, when they come through the first of the month, they'll grab it.
Okay.
I'll be right out, Travis. Let me get this stuff.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, hot as fuck to walk on that. Don't fall through. Ah! You ever got burned by lava? Here's draining.
My conscience is clean, villain.
You guys at me? No? Mm.
You help me carry this stuff out to the truck?
Yeah, I get it. Well, I'll be right back.
All you gotta do is grab the rubber boots. Everything else is. I'm gonna get the weeding when I come back home and put a new string on it. I'm gonna show you how to weeding. Go ahead and close that door and let all the AC out. That thing sucks. That much.
what's that, guys? Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna do my laundry here in about 15 minutes or so. I actually don't like to wash my clothes a ridiculous amount. It gets kind of annoying to constantly wash my clothes every damn day. It's a waste of detergent. Bitch! Yeah, but work's been going pretty good now. Ain't too bad outside today. It's supposed to be about 78 degrees, and it's like halfway through the day already. Ain't gonna get that much warmer. Okay, so you keep getting a quest for it. So there's level 3. Once more untold, you see that defeat all. I guess I'll just keep going through this. It gives you experience. I guess this keeps giving you more and more experience. I guess I don't know.
Your quarry awaits beyond these coiled fortifications.
Yeah, see, like I don't wear a lot of clothes because I think, like the clothes I wear to work. I walk to work with, and then I come home, and then I just kind of like change for work, and then I just kind of shower, put new underwear on, and then put different shorts on, shirt on, and then go to work again. Yeah, not too. I'm in their fucking shirt. So I'm gonna do my laundry. Dan does my laundry sometimes, and he'll like. He'll do my laundry sometimes, and then like he'll mix up the clothes a little bit. And, like, I kept telling him I do my own clothes and that. He'll be like, "Well, let's just do them together." I'm like, "Why?" I just let my clothes build up. You know, like certain things like my socks and stuff that I just, change, like underwear, and I change off and on. I do them, like a couple times a week. There's no point in letting your fucking stuff do it every damn day. You're just wasting, water and that. Because, it's just like with electric bill and that. Like, I don't have my light on right now. I don't see the point. I have my computer on that. That's about fucking it. I gotta do some back today. I'm not even gonna do my fucking clothes. I'll do that shit tomorrow when I get them off. Okay. But yeah, work's been doing a lot better. Yesterday was a fucking another disaster with that one waitress. I don't know what her problem is. I don't know if she's just intimidated. Because of, you know, what happened that. I mean, I'm not, honestly, I really don't care. I have, like, barely any fear of dying. I'm a little scared of it. But I would fight for it, honestly. I fight to keep my life intact as much as I can. Oh man, that felt good. Whew. My 60-pound band. Man, I'm only using 30 pounds of it. Don't need a lot, but the more you pull it, obviously, the harder it gets. I'm gonna toss stuck. Okay. Yeah, I think it just gets more experience when you beat it. But I'm gonna tell you what happened with Amanda now, because Amanda was talking to the girls the other night before, after all that shit went down, that when I got pissed off at them for being fucking stupid. I fucking like frontally like trying to fucking get my ass fired. Saying all a bunch of stupid shit and that, and but I only have someone that fucking is defending my ass. And she was telling straight up about who I was and that, you know, I told them myself. I tell people up front I'm very open, bold in that, so I will say things, you know, that might be a tad bit awkward for you, because most people are a bunch of babies and that they get their feelings hurt very easily, too easily. And so
What's an industrious mind?
And so she explained to them that she's just like, he's the person very open-minded. She's like, he's bisexual, and he's just very open-minded. I look at man and woman equally, like we should. I mean, honestly, a lot of people, get all boo-hoo about shit, and then I was like, well, you can boo-hoo about, your feelings of your own, but you're still putting things out of context, though, because people always do. People don't use context at all because they're fucking dumb. They don't think context is anything. Like, dude, context is everything. You gotta put things into perspective to ask a question, to figure out why a person is being the specific way that they are. You can't just implicate what you think. It just makes sense. Damn. Okay. Got another about an hour left. Okay. But yeah, she was just it was a woman manager. She was just talking to him that.
Well, let's get the ceremony and stuff going.
The thing is, she was pretty cool about it. She's explained to me that, she's just like, that's just how a lot of people are, you know, that are very comfortable with themselves. They're very open, so you can't just keep on attacking them that because, you know, because that's what happened before at Hooters now. But no one defended me at Hooters. Not one of those girls ever stand up and say, hey, you know, just chill the fuck out, bitch. So you just need to leave him alone. Nothing, because people just are cowards in that, and like, they're just so fucking trashy how much of cowards people are sometimes. It's like, really?
It works for most of your problems.
And like, it makes me happy that someone's fucking out there for me. Because I've always, I mean, if I had some of my people on my channel and that, I'm sure they would defend me. And that should be like, yeah, dude, fuck you, bitch. You need to stop fucking tormenting his ass. You know, you're looking at if you look at it from his perspective, he doesn't understand why this is happening. Which I don't get it. To me, I was like, yo, why do you care so much about simple facts that are literally just crap? But people be like, you have to care. It's like Jennifer Lawrence, you have to care about politics. But you're getting blasted in the ass by all these creators and that. Shut up, bitch. Most Hollywood girls get fucking molested a shit ton. Yeah, like those directors and all that shit don't do anything. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I mean, they're the ones with all the money. They're the ones paying off their. They're paying for fucking sex. I mean, obviously, I'm not massively 100% sure that happens all the time, but more or less likely it does happen in Hollywood. They own them. That's what it is. They own their actors, man. They do it in secrecy, man. They're not gonna be upfront with that. But they don't fucking care. Why should they care? They're like, whatever. I'm in Hollywood. Hollywood's a gateway community. They do anything. They get away with everything. Like everything. And people bless these actors. And yeah, they're actors. In real life, people don't act like that in real life. They act. Sometimes they act their whole entire life. There's a lot of really good people. That's why you see people go super religious, like Mel Gibson. Freaking Kevin Sorbo goes super religious out of nowhere. Super godlike people in that. And they're speaking the truth through their movies and that. You know they're kind of shitty in that because they don't have a big branch to base it off of. But yeah, it's just telling you, if people are going towards God, that means there's a lot of fucking Satanist shit happening in Hollywood. You got all these people going massively religious out of nowhere. And they do. Yeah, because Kevin Sorbo was a good actor now. When he was younger now, man, he played on a lot of stuff. The last movie I think he played on before he started doing all of his religious stuff was Meet the Spartans. That was back in 2008, and he was like in his 50s or something like that. Oh god, fucking hell. Oh. But yeah, that's just how it is. That's a realization, honestly. A lot of people don't realize that because they don't see it from that perspective because they never will. Because they're blinded by their own personal truth. And they are. Oh god, it's fucking me up really bad. Holy shit. That was my own grenade. My own rocket. Yeah. Damn, hammer. Okay. Oh. Yeah, the more damage I take with my attack, the amazing with that dark magic. Because that dark magic just does enormous amount of damage. Come on. Yeah, this is not really that hard, honestly. I know I'm super fucking powerful now. Most times you'd be doing this to grind for gear. I already have my gear to grind. I already grinded for my gear at the beginning of the game. It took me a while, but... That's...
That sound makes me want to run to the little sorceress's moat. Oh, and they'll kill you. That's, more important.
And it'll kill you. Damn!
The invisible one is in the air. It calls freedom.
I'm trying to stretch the fuck out of my neck. Damn. Okay. Okay, so now he's got a lot more life now. They don't really give me a lot of legendaries, man. I'm going for it. I got 39 experience. Okay, so I don't know. They said there's more difficulties now, but
Fight is nothing compared to the might of my blade.
I think he was a little bit harder, but like, can't say it was. I'm gonna do a different one.
The hellspawn here will soon meet their end. Especially if I can get a good angle on their behinds.
There's nothing to fear there but fear itself. Literally.
I think I just shat myself. No. Yeah, we'll do this one. Let's do a different one.
Fear lives here, does it? Then fear shall die here too.
In these mirrors, I see you, me, the monsters who lie beneath the surface, the ones who lie to your face. We struggle to be our best selves so that the gaze in the glass doesn't scorch our soul. But what if we could fight fire with fire? Figuratively speaking, you could also use frost, poison, lightning, something to keep in mind. The point is, with the right tools, we can change what we see. She who controls her vision can reshape worlds. Imagine that. I know I do.
That's very interesting, actually. Thanks for the like.
Tell me, hero, is there anything in this world you're afraid of?
Fire giver.
This vengeance thing is half of my self-worth and my net worth.
Use a card to clear them stuff they carry you. No. No, let me hit again. Okay, there's some stuff over here there, good. Okay, I know there's a big ass area over here. Never mind. Mm.
It's like that old saying, nothing gold can stay. Gold goes so well with my robes. Look here, you freebooter.
Over there. Can't go through this shit. I have to go through here. I have to blow it up. Holy shit, man. Are you ignoring me? Maybe. Damn. Sneezing the bitch. He's sneezing. So I know I have to go over there, but I have to do something else first. I guess. Oh, it's getting hot. God damn, dude, I'm sweating. Oh my god, this chair sucks. Got no air underneath my ass. I have to keep fluffing out. I have to keep putting air in my. Because it's fucking. Man, that's so fucking annoying. The thing is, I don't notice it because I'll be sitting there focusing in that until I like stand up in that, and then I notice that I'm like. It's annoying the fuck out of me, actually. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, it's because of this back thing. It might be because of that, because it's not getting any airflow in the back. Yeah, it probably is it. Okay. Fuck off. Okay, once we go over there, to shoot this fucker. No. Shoot this, shoot the barrel. Blow it up. Do I have to go back and get one of those things again? I probably have to. Yep. Okay. Cool. Calling card. Oh. Let's go. Are you rolling? Yeah, anyway, my manager was talking to them, and he was just telling us, you usually have to tell him, like, that's what I don't like. I don't like when people want to play these fucking games that you just have to tell me, like, what the fuck's going on. Because all you're doing is you're indicating stuff. I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm basically being judged massively without being like, oh, hey,
Every counts. And I'll have to count every bit, because these jerks are a bunch of swindlers.
You're a hard one. Yeah, you should be judging people. Oh yeah, I look at it from this perspective. I don't care what people do, you know.
The ruler of this realm is painfully literal. So as he robbed me of my self-worth, he turned all my old standards into actual giant flags with his face on them. And they're protected, of course, by skeletons in my closet. They like to play dead, even though they're always lurking in the back of my mind. Get up, you're not fooling anyone.
But yeah, I always like look for it. Like I don't care what people think about me, as long as they like stay away from me. Don't interject yourself upon me and thinking that you know who the fuck I am. That happens with a lot of people. It's not even just me, it's with a lot of people that. There's a lot of people out there that will sit there and be completely fucking ignorant about shit. And they do it quite a bit. And it's like they have like this instance that they want to believe they know everything. It's like, huh? That's the dumbest thing ever. Stop thinking that. Stop. Just know what you know. Don't think you're better than everybody else, because no one fucking gives a shit, honestly. You don't care. Only you care. Because you're not worth anything. You're not worth... You haven't learned enough to be worth of anything. That's basically what it is. That's what I learned, you know. You gotta be worth something to be able to make something. You know, the day of my life, I'm worth something, you know. I got massive knowledge with stuff, and then I can help people out. You know, and that's what I want to do. Okay, it shoots you backward here. I believe I'm worth something. So why not keep pushing that worth forward? So I do. And people don't always, some people are like, well, it's because I'm worth something. Doesn't mean that you have to replicate what I'm worth. It doesn't mean you have to sit there and be a dickhead towards me. It's like, I don't care what the fuck you do. Just don't fucking get in my territory of expertise and pretend that you know what I know, and you don't, and it's specifically written in your mind that you know you don't know, but you want to implicate it anyway. And it's fine, like, ask questions and that. I would never say no to any question. If you want to ask, why are you like this? No? I'll simply state, because I've always been like this. I've always been very bold, very, you know, very outgoing when it comes down to certain things. And sometimes I don't say stuff. If I feel that someone can't understand me, I won't fucking talk to them. And it's very obvious. I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing. It says, defeat enemies and destroy their stands. Okay, yeah, we're there. I just gotta figure all this shit out. You know, if you don't know, it's always best just to ask, other than implicating that you know. And people do that a lot. I mean, not much younger people. But everyone should be able to ask the questions. Because when you spread drama, trying to think of how you can figure someone out. Like one of the girls there, you know, I got in, you know, a pissy match with. And the manager lady, when she was talking to him, that she was indicating that she wanted to find out why I was fired from Hooters. I'll tell you why, because the feminist, basically fucking sexist bitch fucking threw me underneath the table because she was assuming crap. And I can understand, you know, some people get their butts hurt in that, feeling-wise and that. And also, when they throw out red flags, because this lady that evidently did it, she was implicating red flags. She's like, I throw out red flags towards certain guys and that, depending on certain things. I said, like what? She didn't even explain, like what. And like, so I thought she was liking me. So I complimented her on the way she looked. I said, you know, that she has a nice butt and that she has nice boobs. Because I was implicating a flirtatious, you know, act of showing, you know, that I like stuff about you. I talked about her face. I talked about how skinny she was in that. And I did it, you know, in a way that hopefully wasn't, you know, like too fucked up. Just saying, like, yeah, it's like, I like the way you look. You look very good. You know, you're a very sexy woman. Any right-shaped woman, any mentally stable woman, which is basically what I'm saying, is would have implicated what? Thank you. You're very attractive looking too. I compliment on how big your arms are, how wide your chest is, or stuff like that that implicates goodwill. Implicates that you are attracted. What else is a man supposed to do? I mean, in my book, I'm an older man. That's what I would want to hear if I was a woman. If I was really attractive, I mean, fuck, I had women literally show butt-ass naked pictures of themselves and say, how do I look? Do you think you want to talk about their fucking hair? No! You want to talk about how fat their tits are and how nice their ass and pussy is. You gotta be dumb as fuck to think that's what you want to talk about. You want to talk about my fucking hair and then my makeup. Man, the bitch, no one cares about that shit. You don't care about it either. But that's what they're implicating as red flags. Then why do you show it off then? If you don't want someone to notice you have big boobs or nice butt and that, then don't wear tight-ass fucking pants. Don't wear shirts that show off cleavage, because you're doing it for the attention. You're doing it so people can implicate that, wow, you look good. Don't fire back on them and say, oh, that's harassment. Then don't implicate it then, you dumbass. You're implicating this shit. So if you want to know what to talk to you about, then don't show it off then. You show it off, yes, I want to make more money. Then you're going to have people do what? They're going to say, wow, you look good. I like the way your boobs look. I like this, I like that, I like this. No fucking shit. That's how it works. Duh. Okay, that's Dorsch. Trying to figure out how I can. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It says defeat enemies, destroy their stands. So these are their stands? How do I? It's the first time playing this one, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing. No. That's gonna be kind of obvious on that part. I don't know why I'm fucking yawning. I drink so much fucking water and all this stuff now. This caffeine's probably just not kicking in good enough. I ate pretty good amount of food. Got a big old salad and a little bit of pizza. I ate finished my pizza off because my stomach's fucking like small as fuck right now. But yeah, that's like one of the biggest things I like to talk about, bring up, and be like, hey, you know what? The structure of how people act. Don't think people need to fucking change. Like I don't expect a woman to change. Like a woman yesterday that I'm getting really close to. That we're super cool friends and that I really enjoy her company. I really enjoy talking to her. She's like me to a certain extent. She's very spiritual. She's very open minded to a certain extent. And like you know, she came in. She like pinched my sides. Okay. Could I call it sexual harassment for that shit? Could I call it harassment for that? I mean, yeah, I guess I could, but to me, it's stupid. But for women, if a guy did that towards a woman, oh my god, oh, they freak out because in their minds, you know, because for immature ones that do it, obviously it's mostly immature ones, you know, they don't see it as just being gentle. They think that I have to be in a relationship 100%. I'm like, bitch, but you're sitting there online, freaking talking to 1,500 fucking dudes, and you got Instagram pictures of 5,000 pictures of your titties hanging out on that, and you want me to think that you're sensitive about your motherfucking body. Fuck off. You're stupid. You're just dumb. I got my pizza in the mic. Hold on. I'm gonna talk about something else that happened, and like, it's just nothing bad. Well, anyway, there was this one girl that came in. I'm guessing she was in her early 20s, I'm assuming, because she looked like she was with older parents and that. But they didn't look like grandparents, but maybe they were. But anyway, she was very attractive looking. She was a little bit on the thick side in that, you know. I mean, she was, you know, like, thick as in, like, she had, like, she was just, like, thick bone, you know. She had a lot of muscle and that and all that stuff and that. And, like, she was very attractive looking. I mean, she had a really pretty face and that. She had, you know, the big boobs and all that stuff. And that. Just really, you know, she had thick legs and butt and all that stuff. Blah, 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 you know. And, she was, first time she looked at me, it was just like, she was, I don't know what the fuck to do this. I'm about to reset this one. This one makes no sense to me. Well, anyway, the first time she looked at me, she had her shirt up and that she was showing off her belly. As soon as she saw me, she pulled down her shirt. And I was giggling at it because the girl next to me was the one girl I'm actually, you know, she's pretty cool with me and that. And I was just like, yeah. As soon as she saw my sex, yeah, she immediately threw down her shirt because she was skeptical. Like, oh my god, there's an attractive looking guy here. Because I looked at her with, you know, in that, you know, oh, there's trash people. I looked at her in that like Pacific way, like, you know, like I always do. I do that kind of like serious, gentle look with my hair down and that. Because my hair was like right above my eye and that, and I just kind of like looked at her. And she like melted. It was fucking hilarious. I never, it happens quite a bit, but it was just really funny. Okay, so there's something trying to come through. I just don't know how to fucking. Yeah, something definitely did not trigger or something. Okay, well, let's go get out of here then. Okay, just get out of here. Says never too late to pay back old. Okay, so it says defeat enemies and defeat their stand. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna do my just talks right now. I'm just gonna talk about shit. I'm just gonna leave my stream on. Oh, we'll just listen to the breeze and that, or whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, like, instead of talking to my waitress, or to their waitress, she was waiting for me, I guess, to get a loan or up there, and she came up to me. Instead of going to the waitress and ask for a bag, she walks up to me and asks for her bag, and she's like, it's like, can I have a bag, please? Like, being super gentle, very kind. And they're like, yeah, sure, you know. And I opened up the bag for her. She put her food in there and that. And I was just like, there you go. And she's like, thank you. You know, in a very, like, soft tone of voice. I mean, very obviously she was attracted to me. I mean, but people always think, like, oh, they're just being nice. And some people like to say, no, here's what it is. Transition of attraction is spontaneous emotional eruption. So, like, when you see someone that's that you are genetically attracted to, you literally will feel it. Like, it hits you like a brick. You'll just be like, oh, that person's very fucking attractive looking. Because it's a hormonal thing. You instantly will feel that way. When you first see someone. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, there's not a lot of enemies here. Is that supposed to be more enemies? Fucking outhouse. But, it was just it was so adorable. It was so funny and that. But see, that's awesome though. Will she come back and give our business more money just to see me? Yeah. When you like someone, you're going to see them. You're going to try to figure out if they're single. She knows nothing about me other than that. She likes the way I look. Okay. Obviously, I can't be too awkward. A lot of times I'm fucking awkward as fuck. There's certain things I talk about that seem like they make people a little, I guess, uncomfortable. But to me, I'm so used to talking like that, I don't see the point in stopping. What the shave? Oh, there's a skelly right there. What the fuck? Where'd he come from? What the hell? What? What? What the fuck's going on? Did he just respawn again? That's cool. Uh-huh. Bitch! I guess I'll wait long enough that he's respawning. Ha! Okay, well, they just spawned back in. That's what I did. Fuck. But on that, if she does come back in that, obviously, if she gets the courage to ask me out on that, honestly, I have to take it. Because that's what it is with me. I mean, if I find that you're attracted, look at that, which not all girls I feel completely sexually attracted to. Because some girls I don't. I mean, some women think, you know, they have this like thing in their head. I know they think it because I hear it enough to notice it. They think that, you know, because they have a pussy in that every guy should have sex with them. Or that every guy should be, like, close to them. Because, like, they have this weird thing and they're like, dude. I'm like, girl, that is not how it is. I don't give a shit what you think about yourself. You have to implicate what that guy thinks about you, too. So, man. If I'm really attracted to a woman, yeah, it's very mind-blowing to be around them. There's one girl at work that I'm really fucking attracted to. Actually, there's two. And, like, they just have, like, that kind of, like, almost perfect kind of way of, like, I don't know what it is. Actually, talk about that. I might as well get a fucking workout in. Fuck it. I got an hour before I have to fucking leave anyway. I'm just not gonna play anymore for right now. I'll just sit here and talk and exercise. Whatever, I already played enough as it is. But, and I could just tell, you know, this is like a feeling thing. You know when you're attracted to someone really heavily, you're like, holy shit, you know, this person's just phenomenally fucking attractive. You know, the way they talk and that, you know, and how they, like, respond to you. That feeling's just, like, mutual. And the way they look, too. Looks have a lot to do with it. My specific thing is... obviously, it's a variation. The variation of how I do attract to certain people. Especially it's always people I work with. Like the last job in that, at Hooters, that there was a lot of gorgeous girls everywhere. A lot of sexy girls, skinny, perky butts, all that stuff. I wasn't attracted to all of them though. They were all good looking, but I wasn't attracted to them. And that's what the fucked up thing about it is. You think because they're attractive looking, like they have the skinny, they have that hot ratio, but I was attracted to them like that. I couldn't wrap my mind around about doing anything with them. There's only one, maybe two girls at that place I was really could wrap my mind around. Like, yes, I would totally like to get closer to them. A lot of it was because of the personality and how confident they were. They showed confidence. They showed stability. They showed their life. They talked about what they do. They talked about, you know, who they are. They were young girls, too. They weren't fucking, like, my age. They're, like, mid-20s, early 20s and that. Shit, some were, like, 18 years old. But they were very confident with themselves. So I'll tell you what. For me and that's what I want. I need a confident woman. I want someone to be able to sit there and be like, hey, let's get out of bed, let's go for a walk or something like that. Let's get out of bed, let's, you know, do this, do that. You know I do for my job and that I do walk and all that shit and that. But like a little bit more stability of life is always better. And that's what it is. And like most women that have that sort of confidence in their life, that they always want to be someone they could support. And when they're not as confident in their life and that and things they like to do, they always want someone to support them. So that's basically how the transition of relationships normally go. You can be attracted to someone, but if you want someone to support you, you're going to look for money. You're going to look for something that's part of that matter. You know, and then you'll do anything to keep them because you know you have that safeguard. God damn, that shit's strong. Okay. But that's basically what it is. That's basically how I think about it. So, like, so most women that I look at for stability. I look at for someone that makes probably a lot more money than I do because I don't make that much money, but I'm not stupid with my money. You know, this whole entire next year until whatever, it's going to be nothing but saving. Nothing's going to change other than, you know, I'm probably going to, you know, be lifting more weights and that, trying to promote a little bit more stronger body and that. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. Damn. Worked out pretty good. Trying to get some arms in. Tighten the leg muscles a little bit. But yeah, that's just the way I want to live life. And this is what comes down to the key problem with most people. This is how I want to live my life. So what do people say to sit there and be like, well, you should live life like this? And I said, I'll always say no. Or no.
I'm back. I take it you have fresh evils for me to slay for pay.
Care for a swim in the seas of imagination? Witches and brews and adventures await.
This one's actually pretty good. Hung over a second.
Well, then it's high time for some takeouts.
Fucking plane. And then she got my arms going. Yeah, I'm gonna do lots of squats tomorrow night. Yeah, I really don't like working on my legs too much because it gets me sweaty as fuck. And my arms, I can get really good arm workout in. Like I'm feeling pretty good right now. Got quite a bit of a pump in that. I might do my shoulders and that when I get home.
Sometimes it takes all your dreams going up in smoke to see you set your own house on fire.
Oh, watching all this shit. Okay, let's go.
Good luck harvesting these lost souls today.
Ginger man.
As always, good try, Silver.
Bitch! Let's do this. Yeah, mustaches and shit. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's basically what I want.
You individuals wander through your mind who may have a clearer vision of the situation than I do. Use your expertise to find out.
You know, and honestly, yeah, there is one girl work that I think that might be the one I actually want to spend. You know, I mean, honestly, me being older now and the way I am and that, I don't like going out and that. They like going out and do the whole party thing in a way and all that stupid shit. I'm not thinking of that.
One of them has dropped a list to you. Shall we take a look? It says magic shroomlets, hold the fangs, goblin beans, hot cold, pirate crabs, and cactus. What monster would trim up a list like this? It's unfathomable.
I'm gonna switch my guns up a little bit. No. Oh, wait, which was this one? Some of these fucking suck ass. This one's always fun to use. Use the baby one.
Free mushrooms won't pick themselves. Or will they?
But yeah. And Goodwill. Eventually that shit's gonna happen, and I can't wait till that happens. I waited a really long fucking time. I think I deserve at least a little bit of fucking, you know, pampering and shit. I do want to have like a whole day where I'll just sit there and just go out and do the manicures and pedicures, and go out and get like a really deep massage type thing, and that'd be the best thing, and I would love to do. That would be super nice. Yeah, it would be really, really nice. Not dead. Pick up the ladder. I haven't even picked up any lead yet. Oh, that was the chemist thing, okay. Okay, there it goes. The fucking ain't had on the damn quest, so I couldn't fucking see it. It won't pop it up. It's confused as fuck. That's the reason why I couldn't do that other one. I know it's like, oh, you shouldn't have to use that to really get that. I mean, it's just confusing as fuck because, you know, I know what I'm looking for now, but normally you have like a guideline of like it shows you. Like, okay, it looks different than everything else. I mean, games back in the old days obviously made it a little bit more harder to look for shit. But you had guides back then that guide you. You had strategy guides and shit. If you did it on your own, man, the game would be a hell of a lot longer.
I see a trip to the witch doctor in the future. Whoever beats those.
A little bit longer enough.
You'll need the ripest beans, remember? They only grow on the meanest, biggest, beaniest goblins.
But yeah, I think today works to be pretty good now, but we'll see. I can't wait till Monday, so that's when I get to see her. I enjoy her a lot. I mean, I don't think we're gonna do anything. She does have a boyfriend now, but I'm seeing that there's a struggle with that with her boyfriend, I'm guessing. So, there, bitch. But I know how, you know, when a girl likes another guy and then they see that their boyfriend at that time, I guess, is having issues with or whatever, they're feeling like they don't feel like they want them. Fuck, these people are so fucking stupid.
One of those big bean boys.
Bring it, Dutch. You know what it is? For what I see that some people just want someone that's just, they know they're stable, they know that they want to just go home and just play video games. That's why a lot of like really attractive women always go for dorky guys, because they know they're not going to fucking cheat. They can't cheat because they don't care about it. They're too busy playing video games. And they're lucky enough to have such a gorgeous woman on their side anyway. That's what it normally comes down to. I mean, that's what I see anyway. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you get a good-looking guy like myself that just plays video games and shit. Don't care about sex that much unless it comes down to it.
Goblins are has-beens now. Or are they has-beens? Whatever.
That's I've been single for so long. Like one of the older guys at work and that, he was just like, he's like, he says like, you know, something about my girlfriend or whatever it is. Like I don't have a girlfriend. He's like a young guy like you doesn't have a girlfriend. It's like you're a very attractive looking guy and that you're very positive and all that stuff and that's like why don't you have a girlfriend? You know, kind of question. I'm like I haven't seen anything that's really like caught my fucking eye, honestly. I mean I do now, but. Sometimes it gets to that point where I'm just like, oh. Some things do catch my eye a little bit, but
Another day, another grind.
This world is not for you.
yeah, I think I want to do is I'll just go do each one of these and just increase the difficulty so it gets a little bit more of a change. Doing it for fun. It's just a good way to, what they say, maintain my mind sanity, and even though I just talk to myself all damn day. And lift the weights outside a lot too.
Tell the truth.
Back in business.
Okay. This one's actually pretty long. I mean, all of them seem to be pretty decently long. Man, I'm trying to do a no potion increasement on my myth rank. It's just what I was seeing when I first got on that, I was getting my myth rank on that, and like a lot of people are already cheating their asses off, modding the fuck out things. That's how I have all the gear that I have, because I played this game a lot beforehand. A lot of people have cheesy ass gear in there. Like, there's some people have like the infinite pistols and that they glitch in and shit. I'm like, you guys are so cheap. Just play the game for its intent to play. I don't like when people change things in a game for their own personal fucking like fun and that when you're literally not even playing the game for what it's intended to be. It's like I want to play the game what it's intended to be, not intended not to be. You're ruining the whole point of the game itself.
I hate this game.
You hate this game? Why do people hate this game? This game's amazing.
No matter how tempting it may be,
It's got a lot of cool shit in it.
the trolls.
It's got cool ass melee weapons, got cool guns.
Play the titles with viewers.
Well, I don't care about that honestly.
Meal and beans? What is this recipe doing?
There's way worse games out there than this by far. I like the fancy element of this game. See, people read a bunch of reviews about games and that, and they're all like Angry Joe or something like that, or other people, and they're like, this game sucks because this and that, this and that. I'm like, Borderlands 3 fucking sucked ass. This is way better than Borderlands 3, by far. Borderlands 3 was fucking shit. Like, it was just average gaming. There was nothing fucking completely honestly new. This game has a lot of new elements in that. So... I admit there's some things in this game that are a little like
Everything's a grind.
kind of stupid, but fucking a lot of games got stupid shit.
How swift they fall.
Actually, I'm probably getting off here just a little bit, actually. Because my quality of looking at a game, I look at customizations a lot. I don't care about the story that much. The story can be average as fuck. I don't really give a fuck about the story. It's the gameplay. The gameplay is what's going to trigger put me into a thing. Because I'm used to playing older games that have like average stories and that. But the gameplay shit, what's the point of playing a shitty game that has shitty gameplay? And people say, well, these are just wave games. Just run around and just kill people. That's every damn game. It's like no game has anything that much of a difference, honestly.
This many bones outside the body.
It's just the customization of it that I like. The spells are cool as fuck. I love that spells. They're pretty, fun. I got, like, the top gear in this game for the most part. Without cheating. Oh. Oh, you're worried about getting the channel bigger or not. Man, I got the channel bigger now. The whole point of my channel is to sit there and just chat and that. Video games are just a fun thing for me to do. I'm not running with the grain of other fucking retarded YouTubers that want to play stupid ass games like Warzone all damn day. Like, Warzone's so good, and that Warzone's the biggest pile of shit ever. Just like Apex Legends, all that shit's gonna die eventually. And that's gonna be, you know, like old game playing again with good story and shit like that. Or fucking hack and slash games and shit. Competitive games are for losers that want to sit there and think that they want to expose confidence that they don't fucking have. So they play against people, makes them feel better about themselves. That's basically what it is. It's fun with friends. Don't get me wrong. If I had a good amount of friends that were playing games together, I'd fucking all fun to be. That'd be hella fun. I'd rather have that than sit there and play a bunch of rando fucking idiots that sit there all day and cry because they can't fucking win. It drives me. I know. Some people come on my channel and it's like, I can never win Fortnite or I can never beat Apex and that. And I say, well, why does it matter? If you're not good enough to beat the world's best fucking players, then obviously it's not something that you should be doing that, because becoming a pro gamer is like 1 in a fucking million. That all the sponsors are just like in YouTube that people buy a shit ton of subs. Everyone buys a massive amount of subs. People think they don't. Yeah, they do. Like, yeah, I could have over 10,000 subs if I was buying subs and that. If I bought my first 1,000 subs and all that shit. Fuck yeah, I could. But I don't care.
Your goose is cooked. You whine and you tremble. Your time's run out. That bone meal was your last.
You know, when you come on here and say this game sucks and that, it just blows my mind, because it's like, I won't be playing a shitty fucking game. I know I have a good taste in gaming, by far, compared to most people. A lot of people say this game's for like little children and shit. Like, dude, you play fucking, if you play any freaking NBA fucking shit, yeah, that's for fucking children. Them games are just fucking dribble. Oh shit, there's a new one. Oh my god, there's a new one! Ah! Down across. This is different. Normally she sits still. Nah, she's not sitting still. What do I fetch? Yes! Fucking cool. That was different. I guess every difficulty. Cool. What's this? What the fuck is that? Blight collar? Who the fuck's that? Is that something new? Oh, I have companions or whatever. Cool. Okay, that's pretty much it for now. Yeah, I have a couple levels in that. Yeah, this is what I like. I like customization. I like it to have all this stuff and that to be able to change back and then have like unlimited spell damage, weapon damage, gun damage, and ability damage. So I can constantly get stronger and things can slightly get easier and shit. That's what I like about games. When you play Warzone, all that crap, and I was like, the younger generation is so addicted to those games because they're free most likely, and they don't see that there's actually good games out there. They'll see that they're bad because reviewers always attack. A lot of reviewers don't have like a modest way of doing things. They'll attack something. Like they attack TinyTina's WonderLand. Okay, what's bad about TinyTina's WonderLand? I really want to know what's bad about it. I played this game for fucking over 100 fucking hours. Or so. Give or take. I don't see nothing bad. The story's a little janky. Yeah, the dialogue's goofy. It's supposed to be goofy. It's fucking Borderlands. Has anyone ever played the first Borderlands? I'm curious. If anyone that's like not even old enough to be born by then, back in 2007, when Borderlands first came out in 2007, half the people weren't even alive. You were still in your mama's fucking belly. So that game had cringe ass dialogue, but it was good dialogue because it was funny. It's cringy but funny. Borderlands 2 was a fucking masterpiece. Borderlands 3 was good besides of the fucking Ada thing. The whole freaking, making someone that's unknown to the world become super strong. TinyTina's Wonderland. TinyTina's fucking awesome. She always had this imagination. That's why they brought it back. She always had this cringe imagination, and you're playing in her mind. So saying that it's bad based on a character that's actually really good, it makes you think that maybe you're just an idiot, because really, this is how her mind works. Creepy, cringy, stuff like that. Saying goofy-ass dialogue and shit. So you want to implicate bad games, why don't you look at these shit games like Fortnite. Fortnite is shit. It's falling apart. Talk about a kiddie game. Fortnite, Warzone, Apex Legends, all these dumbass fucking games that are free, that do this whole, like, player versus player shit. It's dying. It's all for people that like to have competitiveness. Because they don't know anything else. They're like, oh yeah, I killed that person, so I teabag them. I've been there, done that, don't give a shit about that. I want a relaxing game I can just be colorful and just blow shit up and have fun. I don't care about all this competitive shit because you're all a bunch of babies that want to be competitive as fuck. And it doesn't go anywhere because in real life, you're not competitive at all. That's why you go online and play competitive games. You're kind of like sitting there like, You don't lift weights, you don't get, you don't get any smarter in any other way. You sit there and play competitive games because that's all you want to do with your life, and that's the lie. I have the channel that I have to provoke you towards a better existence because you live an existence that's literally nothing but coming home. I play Fortnite all day. Nothing else matters like Fortnite, all these other fucking games, because it makes you feel good about myself.
What's the problem?
Go do some push-ups.
Defeating evil this very second.
Go do some push-ups. Go do some squats. Go lift some fucking weights. The younger generation is weak as fuck. I see them all the time. They're weak motherfuckers. They have no muscle tone. They don't look like they can barely run a fucking mile, you know, and they don't look like they can barely lift over their weight. They look like scrawny men that absorb nothing in life. And I see it so much. And then when their girlfriends look at my bulky ass and they look at me looking like a fucking man, because men are supposed to implicate physical strength. That's the whole point of being a man. Physical, mental, spiritual. We have to bring this out again, because I don't see it a lot anymore. I see very lighthearted people that look like they don't look like men, and the women look great. The women are always gonna look like that. Men don't. Because your daddies and all that stuff and that don't do nothing, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, for me and that, if I had my kid will grow up with, both of them, women or man, will grow up with working out and being dedicated to something that they'd like to do. But everything's all about video games. Parents, you're fucking stupid. You throw shit in front of your kids that because you want to go do what you want to do. You leave your kids to play video games like fucking Fortnite all damn day. They become dribble fucking morons and sit there and go, They have no concept of fucking life. Nothing at all. And they grow up like that. They meet other people like that, and then they stereotype everybody else but themselves. That's what the generation I'm dealing with. Of course, it's not all of them, but the majority of them I see that are just like, holy fucking shit. So you gotta look forward in life, not backwards. You can't plateau your life because you believe that you just have everything. No, you don't have anything. The meaning of life is to encourage yourself to be better than the you that you are now. So next year, get better in something. Doesn't matter what it is. Understand yourself more. That's the biggest replica that's the biggest replication of I can't even speak the fucking goddamn word. That's the biggest thing that most people don't want to look at. I grew up with goals, and I'm doing goals. I'm saving more money. My budget has changed a lot. I don't buy stuff as I used to, other than certain things that need to say build up my channel and that. And like, that's exactly what it is. Like, I just got a sub. And a lot of that's because I don't have a camera in that, because people like to look at me in that, because I got an adorable face or whatever it is. But yeah, we have to be, you know, on top of this shit, because the world's changed dramatically. Technology has made us very easily tamed. And when you're easily entertained, you forget about everything else that's around you. So, like, I got this girl I work in that. She works good when she wants to. She doesn't come into work and just does her job. I mean, I understand if you feel like shit, man, obviously you're going to work a little less. You're going to work a little bit more, less energetic. I get it. But you still have to push yourself to be a little bit better. Especially if it is a physical job. You gotta exercise. Gotta do something. Walk. Keep yourself going. That's why I don't believe in driving cars and that, because I don't see the point of driving a car when you got legs. Unless it's something really far away. I mean, there's shit ton of people that take buses and that, because they don't want to waste gas, because buses are cheaper. I thought this one black guy said, he's like, I live 15 minutes away, why waste gas that costs a shit ton, which is going down a little bit. But I just wait for the bus and spend $1. So I mean that. A lot of people might say, why don't you take the bus? I like walking. Which right now I'm going to have to get ready to go here in about 10 minutes or so. I'll get set up in that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You do what you gotta do. But you can't be scared of being around people and that. You can't, based upon your life, put a wall up in front of you, which is the internet. And that's the primal source of like issues with people. Especially date sites that they put that wall up in front of them. A lot of times they're not good with talking with people, that's why they do it. Shit, I did it for years. Now I'm confident as fuck. I get girls all over the place that like me that. And I don't look at it from the perspective of having sex with them. Because my mindset is different. I don't need to brag in front of people that, oh, I talked to all these girls and that. I don't need to brag like, I won Fortnite. No one gets, honestly, people don't care. I mean, it's cool. Okay, I'll give you that. But the implication of how you think life is probably not the best way of thinking because a lot of people don't think the way they should. So a lot of people are pretty fucking dull and really dumb sometimes. But that's how I think about it.
Are we taking a snack break or something?
So, I just want people to understand that, you know, there's more to life than to sit there and, okay, delete those. I want you to change. Rotate. You go. No. It cost me. Oh, respect hero points, respect skills. Yeah, let me get off here in a little bit. I gotta take a fucking shit. Okay, this one. Frost damage. Melee damage from rage. You gotta get this healing. Healing's very, very, very good. Reload speed, gun switch is only when you're in rage. Reduces damage, people get closer to you. That one's really fucking good. Oh, what's this one? I don't care about that. Movement speed when in rage. That's only good. Max life. Oh man, I'm ripping ass. Max health always good. Rage, melee attack. See, you almost put everything into this. Frost ability damage, 25%. So. Okay, paired melee attack is chance to release a Frost Nova. I don't care about that. This one I have to get. Does a lot of fire stuff now. Let's get this one for now. I get a little companion too. Fire damage, ward. Yeah, you don't get enough points to really do anything. Okay, I gotta get off. I'm about to shit myself. Oh god, not again! Okay, thanks for the sub or sub tonight. Much appreciated. I will be back on probably a little bit later once I get off work. Once I get off work and that. And then I'll see you guys later. Have a good time. Bye-bye.